Hey, and happy Monday to you. Thank you for joining me. If you are here with me live, thank you for joining me live. And if you are here on replay, just put hashtag replay in the comments so that I know that you stopped by to visit with me today. Before I get started, if you were here last week, you know that I was in Panama City, Panama. And before I hang up this piece of art that I purchased while there, just wanted to share it with you. It's a beautiful little mask with a turtle on the forehead. It spoke to me, and I said, you know what? I can add this somewhere in my home to remind me of Panama. I had a great time. I am still resting to recover from all of the late nights and early mornings, but I had a blast. Wouldn't do anything different except for get a little more sleep. Anywho, let's get right into this live today. The topic that I have for you is rest is not only for the weekend. And so if we have not met before, my name is Yaminah, aka Coach Yamz, and I am a life coach who is passionate about helping women to stop doing shit out of obligation so they can live life on their terms. And so if this sounds like something that someone you know would benefit from, resting not only being for the weekend or anything that I've said thus far, tag somebody that you know in the comments so that they can see this video too. And so, yeah, let me just go on and get right into what the topic is for today. Rest is not only for the weekend. So if you're like me and every other human on this planet who feels like they have an endless to-do list, we live busy, hectic lives, and for some reason we think that rest is going to find us, when in fact you're going to have to carve out some time to rest. It's not built into the way that society has conditioned us to run around like chickens with our heads cut off. And so you got to build rest into your day. And if you're like me also, you have reserved your rest time for the weekend. And we all know that 5 days on and 2 days off is just not enough damn time to recover. It's not, especially if you want to do all the things that you put off during the week. Excuse me, I'm thirsty. Okay, and so leaving your rest for only the weekend makes you feel tired. It makes you feel burnt out. It may even make you feel like you're being lazy, makes you feel unmotivated. And this bleeds over into feeling like you're, first of all, FOMO, fear of missing out. You feel like you're missing out on doing something fun with friends because you're tired and you can't see yourself going out because you haven't rested any and you were saving the rest for the weekend. Now the weekend's here, you can't go have fun because you're tired. You also miss time with family. When you are tired, you don't have to give anywhere else. You are making it, and sometimes that's all you're doing. And that's fine, but life could be so much better. And so I just want to give some tips on how to make rest a part of your schedule. And so tip number 1 is going to be to take regular breaks. And this can be like daily breaks. When I say daily breaks, it can look like taking a 10-minute break after doing 50 minutes of committed work. So do work for almost an hour and then give yourself 10 minutes of break time. It can look like what I'm currently working to implement in my day job schedule is every 2 hours taking about 15 to 20 minutes after I've done 2 hours of work just to do absolutely nothing. Or listen to calming music, or read a book, but not checking emails, not being task oriented, just something that is going to be relaxing for you and easy for you to hop in and out of in a 10 to 20 minute window. And then beyond just a daily or a weekly situation, take those sick days and those vacation days. If you have an employer who gives those days to you, why sit on them? Sometimes I get up and I say, you know what? I'm not here mentally. I can't do this job. I can't deliver like I feel like I need to. I'm going to need to take a mental health day. And I do that. I do that occasionally because sometimes you can't be on. You sometimes you just can't be on, and that's okay. And so tip number 2, I want you to schedule downtime. And so I live and die by my calendar. And essentially anything that's on the calendar is guaranteed to happen. And so I haven't quite gotten to a place where I schedule the downtime on my calendar, but I do look at my calendar each week and say, okay, these are the evenings that I have things to do. And so on this evening, I'm going to go do something else. And so then I might like schedule a time for me to go see a movie. I happen to love movies. I have a membership with Regal, and so I try to go as often as I can. And so I will like schedule a movie with myself or time with friends. We've gotten together for movie nights at somebody's house, and we do a potluck situation. Taco Tuesday was one night, and we all got together, brought the Taco Tuesday goodness, gathered, watched a movie, and it was a good time. But scheduling downtime is going to be important for you. Scheduling downtime also looks like not ignoring the fact that naps are not just reserved for children. Adults benefit from naps. Schedule yourself a nap, even if it's a little 10, 15 minutes here or there. 2-3 hours, that's a sleep. That's not a nap. You just need a little close your eyes, give your brain a break. Ooh, refreshed, pop back up. And then tip number 3 that I have for you is to do things that make you happy. Hey, Adina, I see you're on live. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. And so doing things that make you happy. I like to read. I do audiobooks. Sometimes I do physical books, but reading is my jam. It can be hanging with friends. It can be journaling. You can spend time in nature, and that can just be going out in your backyard and letting the sun shine down on you for 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It can be volunteering, literally anything that speaks to your soul that makes you happy, gardening, whatever the case may be, coloring. I do love to color, and I advise it. But just doing something that makes you happy. Doing these things sprinkled in throughout your week will help you to give yourself permission to rest beyond just the weekend. It's not just the weekend that you need rest. We work 5 days. We need rest in the midst of that because sometimes it gets real crazy. And then you won't spend Sundays dreading getting up for Monday because you're rested pretty much all the time because you take time out to do so. You reduce your chances of working to the point of burnout when you take rest in between periodically. And also you get more in tune with yourself so that you get better at giving your body what it needs. The better you are at listening to your body and what it needs, the better you're going to be able to take care of it and answer the call of whatever it is that your body may have going on. Instead of it getting to an extreme point where, I've been this person in the past, run myself ragged, and now I'm sick and I'm down because I ignored everything that my body was saying. Hey, stop, take a break, breathe. We need some rest. And it's like, no, we'll get to that later. And then it's like, and now you're down because you didn't sit the hell down when I told you to. So get in touch with yourself, learn yourself so that you can do what your body needs so it can keep doing what it needs to do for you. And that's all I got for you this week. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, put them in the comments. If I don't get to it right now, I will circle back around and check comments to address anything that's been said. Also, the suggested resource that I have for this week is a 5-minute box breathing exercise. It's on YouTube. It's got a little cool visual to go along with it in the countdown. And so I will post that in the comments once this live is over. And if you got something good, share this with somebody, please. Let people know that There's somebody out here talking about how to treat yourself better. I want that for everybody. And if you need help with developing your self-care skill set, book a time for us to talk. See if we are a good fit to work together. You can do that at chatwithyamz.com. That's chatwithyamz.com. And join me every Monday right here, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I share about 10 minutes of food for thought so that you can find a way to improve your life with some easy tips. Until next time, peace.